back on the pod, but this is his official episode. Turn up, Eli. We got some music now. Stop playing with me.
These guys are really upgraded since the last time I was on.
Oh yeah, we
got some music.
This is lit.
We got some music.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. Hey.
Oh my God.
I've got some glass. Hey.
Hey, yo, the podcast must be taking off. This is pretty.
It must be
nice.
taking off. Yeah.
It's taking off. Yo.
These guys got funding.
Stop playing with me. This is the Eli COLUSSI pod.
Yep.
This is the episode for
Yes, it is.
Eli COLUSSI. Let me run that back.
It sure is.
Eli COLUSSI episode.
Yep.
Listen, so we already had him on for a surprise one. He just walked in on us recording.
Yeah, I know,
You
it's
know,
not planned,
he
right?
walked in. We didn't know what was happening. He caught us red-handed. We were recording a podcast.
Yep.
And then we said, yo, jump in on this pod. And we talked about some gizzard stuff. We did some random stuff. And now...
hold up? Can you explain what gizzard means for the
Okay, so
audience?
gizzard, I think the
Thank you.
literal terminology would be, you know, for a turkey's neck. Like the gizzard. The gizzard is the neck.
Like crushes up rocks and stuff, right?
Yeah, the
Like
gizzard.
Yeah.
But
The gizzard.
in our terminology, it means like you're just a lizard gizzard boss. You're a lizard. So what we mean by that is like lizards in the world are the people that are just like unexplainable. They're moving like reptiles. They're reptilians.
Wait, have you
And-
seen don't they say they have like lizard people? Like, have you heard that before?
Zeitgeist. Yeah.
where?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
what?
No, I
Lizard
promise
people.
you.
That's a conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Oh, like
that-
on Earth.
That's a big
yes,
one. Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like some humans are lizards.
They're aliens.
True.
No, like
True.
actually, yeah, like
Yeah.
crazy. That's insane.
So that's where it comes from. So basically, if someone's just
Yeah.
being hella weird, they're being a
Mhm.
lizard, they're being a gizzard boss, they're being a gizzard king, a lizard
You're
king.
in gizzard master.
and then it's just a play on the words, right? Like the gizzard boss, gizzard loss, you know.
Eli the gizzard boss. So
Heyo.
you sidetracked me there, but I wanted to intro Eli COLUSSI. This is his first actual episode. This is the Eli episode. I wanted to make sure that is known because he was on another episode earlier this season, but that was not his actual one. That was unplanned, totally
just by
you know,
accident.
totally
completely.
by accident completely.
Yeah.
And this is his actual episode. And I'm going to intro him. This is the homie, the dog, the brother, the OG, you know, Mr. Kaluchmo,
Hey.
the Rocket.
Come on.
Known by many names.
Looks small.
The Kaluchmo. You know, we go way back. We met in high school, all of us actually.
Yep.
I've had the pleasure of living with this gizzard boss for a number of years now.
Yeah.
Tied in with the family. He's like my brother from another mother,
Come on, man.
and I'm like the bastard son of his parents.
Yeah.
I'm the bastard child, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just the Mexican bastard. That's what they call me.
What did you
Hey.
What did you do to convince him to let you live with you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Can you
'Cause
speak
that's
up?
crazy.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
So what did
You guys are done.
What did you do?
What? Diego is that on one right now. Yo, can you make sure it's recording because we've
It's
had some
recording.
technical.
Oh,
difficulties.
we're
It's
good.
recording.
Oh my
Can we
God.
stop checking?
I'm sorry. It's hard to produce your own podcast, guys.
No,
Listen,
it's not. It's not.
No, it's not.
Yo,
oh yeah, it's
I'm
so
looking
easy.
directly at you.
It's so easy.
You right there.
I just want to say,
Watching.
seeing the behind the scenes, these guys are putting in the work. You don't get to see it on YouTube, but the setup, the everything, superb. Unreal.
Superb. Anyways, the
Anyways,
question was, what did you do to convince him to live with him?
man, what did I do?
'Cause I don't know what you did, bro.
I honestly don't know because, I really struck gold with Eli and the
Struggled.
COLUSSIs. Struggled.
You said struggled.
I said struck
That
gold.
works too.
Struck gold.
You struggled with
You
that?
struck gold.
Yo,
Okay, let's ask him. What did he do?
what did I do? Eli?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
even know what I did. I was lost, and I found. the COLUSSIs.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nah, it
Pretty
wasn't that
much.
deep, but it was an excellent occurrence.
Yeah, I think the folklore goes like he came to the family and was like, I just need somewhere to stay for a week. Or this is how my dad likes to tell it. And next thing you know, there's like 40 shoe boxes and a flat screen TV with a crack in his room. And he's yelling at FIFA all day, and I think a week passed, and then another week, and then a month, and then turned into 6 months, and now we're coming up 7 years, just past 7 years, something like that. So
8 years.
man,
7, 8 years is crazy.
unpredictable for
It's a
sure.
long
Crazy.
time.
Basically, I think I always get thrown under the bus with that story, but I think
It's probably the truth, and there's probably more to it as well.
there's some more to it. There's some truth in there, and there's some, there's some spiel.
Yeah, that's fair.
But basically, I was in the stages of moving.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I was always in between Mexico,
Uh-huh.
and my family had gone back to Mexico. Mama Bear had gone back there, and I didn't want to go back. I wanted to stay with the crew.
Yep.
So then I was living with Elliot. Shout out to Elliot. He's been on the pod. The man dem.
Yeah, I like that.
And then me and Eli we were kicking it so much. I don't know why. He I think he had a liking for this gizzard boss here.
Mm-hmm.
And I did too. It was mutual, and we
Yep.
just decided to join forces. That's the way I look at it.
That's how that happened
Nice.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
I
they
like
just,
his story better, but yeah.
Yeah, you like that
Yeah,
one?
that was good.
And they decided to tolerate the Henny Man.
Yeah.
But look at where we're at
Look
now.
where
We're
we're
on
at
the podcast. We got Eli COLUSSI. Listen, we want to intro you a little bit more so people know who Eli is. Explain yourself in a nutshell, Eli.
Me, my name's Eli. I have known these guys for a long time, as they said, and we graduated in like 2019 from Oak Bay, I think. It's 2019, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Diego was the only smart one out of all of us, so he's finishing up university right now.
I guess so.
And so he's
Smart one.
he did it for all of us. He did the grind for all of us.
For the game.
And then me and James, I mean, really, like, we just experiment with stuff, and like that's kind of what sums me up. Really, I really like technology, do stuff on the computer a ton, and like love just trying stuff and seeing what new things are out there, and like trying to turn that into like a profitable situation.
Nice.
And that's kind of what I've been doing for the past, like, I don't know, 2 years maybe, but more seriously in the past like year and a half. And that's where we're at now, basically.
Yeah. Before we get into the whole that stuff, because we're gonna get into
Oh,
that,
okay.
like the AI stuff and all that cool things. When was the first time we met? Do you remember?
You and me?
I don't think I remember.
It
It must have been like a class.
well, obviously it was like math.
Yeah,
but
that's what I imagined.
That was like
too.
the
before
funniest.
That was definitely the funniest. But you think was that the first?
No, I doubt it. Because was that grade
Because
10?
that was grade 10.
That was
Because
grade
I
10.
knew him in grade 9 because of drafting.
Yeah.
The drafting class, and then we just like
And then
obviously
hoops,
say it, and then
obviously,
hoops.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't remember before that math class. But
I don't really. There's no way it's probably just like a yo.
Yeah, that's true. But like actually like talking though, it's
It's
probably
a
that math
decent
class.
sized school. Who knows? But
I could see it to being that math class though.
it could be.
Math
That's
was the funniest.
that
for
was
We had
sure.
a legendary
Class of all
math
time.
class. The three of us together goes back to the beginning of time, the roots.
Shout out Beeg too.
Shout out to B.
Oh my
The
god,
man.
what a
Shout out to
guy.
B,
What a
man.
guy.
We had a class with a very peculiar teacher, Nikado,
Yep.
and
We did.
we were just creating havoc.
I think that
For her.
class, I was like, because I knew James obviously, and I was like, no, this is hilarious because
Yeah.
the banter really formed, and then James, like I was next to James and James was next to Diego,
Yeah.
and then I was like, no, Diego is hilarious because I didn't know before. I was like, oh, he just plays
Just
basketball.
quiet. Yeah.
And then it was just, I was
When
like,
you
no,
realize how
this.
cooked he was.
I was like, this is the funniest class. And I actually predicted it. I was like, you guys are going to start a podcast named Joga Talks in 2024.
Guys,
He called it, guys. He
havoc.
called it.
Yo, that's a crazy one.
He called it a good
Yo,
eye.
can we get some confirmation on that? Does
Well,
anyone have the files?
anyone
Yeah.
have,
Someone
yeah.
pull up the math
The
10
proof. We
files.
need the proof.
Nah, listen though, like we were so different back then, but we're also the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, is we were just some children, but the banter was just being developed in the most beautiful way, and every day you didn't know what you're coming into. You know what I mean? It could have been some some banter about the way that the teacher was teaching, or it could have been
Something you just made up.
about something you just made up. It's a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of
And this connects to what I wanted to say about Eli. is I think part of our banter, what made it so good was it was so creative. It came from nothing, literally. And we could just, we could just make banter and fun out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that attests a lot to who Eli is. He says he experiments with a lot of stuff, and he really does. And I think that something that we saw eye to eye with in the beginning from when we met is that we were always like very excited to kind of hop onto the next thing and with our interests, and whether it be, style, art, music, concepts, whatever it was, we both shared that common drive to, kind of create something new or find something new, and and also like decide what we like the most. So that's one thing I attribute to Eli a lot, is he's definitely contributed to my kind of taste building, you could call it. So we trialed a lot of stuff, a lot of different stuff in high school.
Yeah.
There's some different outfits going on, some different slang, some different music being listened to. But I think we always we kept the bar high, and man, this guy was always coming with some different stuff, some different swag.
Hey, right back at you, man.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, of course, man.
Awesome moments.
I've never had such a nice intro.
Right back at you.
This is beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm feeling warm.
Love it. Okay, you want to jump into the thick of it?
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick. There's a song like that, isn't there? Anyways.
That's a pretty sus song.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty sus song. Explain. We want to.
Yeah, the thick of it is, that's crazy.
That's a crazy song, right? Yeah.
That's a
It's okay,
crazy
though.
one.
We all know it.
We all know it's secretly good.
Thick of it, thick of it, thick of it, thick of it. Is it that
Okay.
one?
No.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
wrong
no,
with
it
you?
is.
Yeah, it's that one.
And he's on the remix.
Okay. Anyways.
The remix, the remix, the remix, the remix. Hold on.
Okay. Explain, before we get into it, explain a little bit what you're doing with the AI stuff. If you watched this episode before, I think we mentioned it a little bit, but we didn't really get into it. Maybe we did a bit, but whatever. Explain
talked briefly.
Explain,
We
yeah.
didn't really,
Explain
we
what you're
didn't
doing, your background in it, what you hope to do, just everything AI related, let's just say.
Yeah. So, I mean, it started by taking a coding boot camp. Some of the people watching may be doing like computer science or stuff at UVic. So like it's coding, it's computer science, but it's a little more like practical. It's kind of like going to UVic versus going to Camosun. It's like a little more hands-on.
Yeah.
So I did it. It was like 6 months long, super intense. Learned full stack development. So a bunch of coding stuff. And it was cool, and I was really into it. I really was passionate about it. But I didn't want to immediately after finishing that go into like a traditional job. And I wanted to see if I could kind of create something by myself and just fulfill that desire to like keep creating things.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we'll give it a try. And then that was right around the time that I found out about ChatGPT. And I know we're all very familiar at this point, the last minute school assignment helping out. But
Yep.
yeah, but I got into that and I was like, oh shit, this thing can like really code stuff. And it was pretty good at programming back then. It's really good now. And it can like give me answers to everything. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to treat this as my personal tutor in a sense and try to build something and sell my knowledge and my services to someone. I didn't know what that looked like yet, individuals, companies, whatever, but I knew that I wanted to. So then I started experimenting and building systems. And then I found out about like low code application builders. So instead of coding the whole thing, you can go on this like no code builder, like it's called make.com, and Zapier is the other really big one.
Yeah.
And it's still a bit of coding, but you can connect all these apps much easier in like 10% of the time it would take to code it all. So then I was like, oh, this is really cool because I can like make a new product like every day and have really quick turnaround with it. And then I just started reaching out to companies and give myself like a mini, business degree. I like to think of it as, and just reaching out to people and being like, damn, this really sucks. Like, I hate this. And then I was like, okay, maybe I need to get a regular job. And then, yeah, now I just, stuck with it. And now we're kind of like selling stuff through Proxy to a wide array of companies, but going more into service based businesses now. That's kind of our niche we're going into. But I think I covered it all there. That's kind of the quick, ChatGPT really started it all at the end of the day.
I don't think most people would know the questions to ask following up that explanation. Come on, get a hand of applause for that. Eli Kaluchmo. So PROXY-AI, I'm fortunate enough to know a bit more about it because you've tried to explain it to me in simpler terms so I can get it through my thick skull. But you're selling a service to people that is gonna free up a lot of their time. So say business owners. I'm just trying to make kind of a little a script on what you do for the non-educated. He's trying to give more time to the people, the business owners, the people doing their work to work on their building their business more and less on, customer interaction, feedback, and thus, right?
Yeah. That's like a huge piece of it. It's a big piece of it. Yeah. And also like the aha moment was realizing that, AI is super good for personalization, writing custom emails, stories, everything. And when you give it the correct prompt with all the info, you can actually write follow-up emails to new leads in a business, and you can actually call them back with these AI dialer systems and help businesses actually close more deals as well with these quick follow-ups that before wasn't really possible at scale. So it's the time savings as well as that aspect of it, I think really makes our kind of value proposition at the end of the day.
When I use ChatGPT, it's obviously just for school.
Yeah.
But when you guys use it, you just said let's just say you're constructing an email. You construct an email and then you said follow up. Does that mean 3 days after you'll go back on ChatGPT and you'll type it out this and that, or is it how do you use ChatGPT? Because you probably use it way more advanced than I do.
Yeah. No, that's a good question. Yeah, I think a lot of people are using it for that kind of a task. Yeah. So maybe this won't be super relatable to a bunch of people, but there's essentially this thing called an API. It's an application programming interface. It's really nerdy shit, but essentially you can access the power of ChatGPT in this case, without having to go into the interface. So without looking up chatgpt.com or whatever, or OpenAI, going in ChatGPT, typing in the interface, and then copying and pasting whatever it gives you there into another place, you can actually access it programmatically through the API. So say an email comes into a business and they're hey, I'm interested in your solar panel installation. Then that email can immediately be sent to ChatGPT within seconds. It can analyze it, and through the prompt we've given it, it'll be okay, this is a lead who's interested. And because they're asking hey, I'm interested, they're not a customer already, so it can predefine routes for that. And then from there, it'll craft a response email and be awesome, yeah, let's set up a quote, when works for you. And that'll get sent back to them via an email within under 10 seconds, that whole process, right?
So everything's predefined though.
Yeah.
You have to code everything beforehand so it can do those things.
It does those things.
That time.
Yeah. So part of it's defining the customer journey through a business and being okay, this happens pretty consistently within this business, so that's a place that would make sense to install an automated system to do that. And when it's compounding, right? Because you look at it and you're oh, well, I might have responded to them in within 10 minutes. And it's I can do that manually. That's what I hear a lot, but it's that over a year, you know what I mean, is a ton of time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the compounding of that, of the automation.
Just makes it easier for businesses.
But that's how we're using it. And not so much in the,
Because I'm doing a bit of coding now, and obviously for me, I'm never going to use it. Well, maybe someday. But
yeah.
I was doing a computer science course, very basic, but it's it's kind of interesting to see you can type in something predefined, and then as you said, it's 5 seconds later, it's it's literally done for you.
Hello world.
It's it's crazy. I literally have it up right now. It's hello world, and it's what's it called? The colors and just all the basic stuff.
Some CSS in there and everything.
Yes.
That's sick. No, that's really cool.
I'm never gonna get to the advanced stuff, but it's cool to hear like
Back to the basics.
what it can do. You know,
The basics are where it's at
Basics are
for
where it's at.
real.
yeah.
But
for sure.
as he's taught me, there is a lot of, like you're saying, low code, no code programs where anyone, you
Mm-hmm.
and me, if we don't know anything, we can still build stuff.
Mhm.
And have some control over that, right? So I think it's a lot more accessible than people think it is now. That's what you're kind of showing me.
100%.
And I think people are putting themselves in a box. But at the same time, let it stay that way, and then you can help take people to success through systems and AI. That can wrap on kind of our first little segment of you explaining, what you do a bit, and we're gonna go into our favorite part of the pod.
Let's go.
Yeah, he already knows.
Come
now.
on.
Rankings.
He already knows now.
Come on.
He knows.
Yep.
This is your second time around, so you know what's good. We don't need to explain.
We don't
it.
need to explain it. Okay.
What do we got for a topic today? Dean?
The topic today is internet sensations.
As in,
As in
trends or
no.
people?
As in people.
Okay.
As in, more specifically, as in YouTubers and streamers.
Okay. Okay.
And these are people that have like popped up recently,
Nice.
are very or popped up in the past, or are like very well known already. Okay, so it's just people that are like famous, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. First
But
one.
we can do people that fell off. Oh no, sorry.
No,
okay,
people
okay,
that
sorry.
fell off. Yeah.
I don't know if any of these fell off. I know 3 of them didn't.
Okay,
But
all right.
I don't know about the other 2.
All right.
But we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go.
This is my favorite part.
We're gonna go to start. We're gonna go, Dude Perfect.
They're so influential.
Right?
What, like gods?
Right?
Actual gods, though.
Dude Perfect are gods, man. No, they're so sick. Like, somehow they found a way so like a 5-year-old and a 50-year-old can watch their videos and still enjoy it. Like, that's crazy.
Have you seen their like
Sure.
journey? Have you seen the video that they posted of like how they started and everything?
In the backyard
Yes,
or whatever?
so
I saw
crazy.
a clip of that, yeah.
And then they've
Dude.
been posting videos of like how they do it and like how they edit it, and it's so cool to see. But anyways, go.
No, they're sick. Okay, Dude Perfect, they're so, the subscriber count aside, like they're sick. So I'm putting them, they're going 3.
Okay.
I'm doing the
Be
cop
safe.
out.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
doing the
that's
3
fair,
cop
that's fair,
out.
that's fair,
I
that's
learned
fair.
that from you two, the 3 cop out.
No, you
cop
watch
out.
it. You watch the pod.
You watch
Yeah.
the
That's
pod
how
if
he
you know.
knows.
If you
He
know.
knows. You gotta go safe with 3.
Okay. Second one, we're gonna go more recent. Kai Cenat.
I had a feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
And this is the biggest
Come on,
streamer.
Chad.
Dude,
Come on,
the
Chad.
NBA's glazing him right now,
Oh,
hey?
yeah.
did you
Are
see
with
did you see him
the-
pulling
all
up with
the
the
ads.
suits and everything?
That was
The-
sick.
That was,
That was so
crazy.
funny.
We were literally looking at that
Oh, you
yesterday.
were?
We
You
were
were?
looking at that last night. We were like, man, look at him.
If we
man.
have time, we'll put it in the
Ridiculous.
video, and you guys will see it.
Ridiculous.
But yeah,
With the coat on,
Pretty
the top
funny.
hat. Yeah.
I saw him like talking to Jaylen Brown, and they were just glazing. Got him a shirt. and I
Dude,
was like,
shaking
okay,
the commissioner's
come on.
hand.
Yeah, come on.
Official NBA Instagram like posted him.
All from sitting in his bedroom.
But yeah,
jumping
anyways,
around.
Smart.
biggest streamer out there right now.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Maybe in the history ever.
So, maybe in the history, yeah.
I think I've heard a lot of stuff about like content aside, whatever you think about him, he just works so hard.
Yeah, that's what
and
I heard
that's I don't know. I mean, who knows? But that's just what I hear consistently over and over again with his like 24-hour streams and
yeah.
and like all his costumes and commitment,
Yeah.
dedication. Like, so I really respect him, which I didn't appreciate before. So I'll put him 2, just because. That's fucked though. Dude Perfect. See,
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Sorry, I missed it. I missed it a little bit.
There's delay. There's a
fucked.
Yeah, there you
There's
go.
a slight
That's
delay,
better.
guys.
It's a little delay.
Oh
It's
man,
He's
I don't
coffee.
know. Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna put him 4 just
Oh.
because Dude Perfect. I put it 3,
Okay.
which I should have put it 2.
No, Kai, you're
But
4.
Dude Perfect still does. Kai hasn't earned above Dude Perfect. I don't think.
Okay.
You're 4, Kai. I respect that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, next one. We're gonna come with the heater.
Oh god.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, 1. No,
Mr.
just kidding.
Beast.
He's Feastables.
Feastables. What's it? Lunchables now.
How the hell are ya? Prime and a Feastable.
Prime and a Feastable.
That's my breakfast.
I love that. No, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Mr. Beast is pretty murked. Like he's crazy efficient and smart with his whole content strategy and monetizing his audience towards his products and like that. He's so smart.
So good, yeah.
But I don't like
Does
him.
he have the most subscribers?
You don't like him, so like
No, he does. Yeah,
he does.
Yeah,
Not even
he's
close.
the
Not even
most
close.
But I don't like personally. He's not above Dude Perfect for me.
So that's like more of like a preference.
So
Personal preference.
so this is just my blind rankings. Are we doing this by like?
No, we can
no,
re-rank
sure.
after. We
No,
can
it's
re-rank
your
This
after.
is just me.
Your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just me. Okay, so I think. I mean, like.
Well, you got. You're
I've
close
watched a couple
already.
Mr. Beast videos.
Yeah, of course.
I'll be
Yeah.
I
honest.
think
Me too.
everyone's seen.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen a couple, and they're so funny.
They're
but
so funny, yeah.
I'm putting him. I put Kai 4, Dude Perfect 3. I don't know. He's going 5.
That is crazy.
No, that's fair. I don't rate him either.
No,
He's
but
going
that's
5.
crazy though.
No, it is, but yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
His
Oh,
videos
I mean,
aren't entertaining to me.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
fair.
gonna lie.
Okay.
He's just a little bit too like. I think he caters towards like 6 to like 13-year-olds. Like if you're like 6 to 13,
Oh my
you're
god.
like,
Oh, yeah,
this is
you're
the best
loving
thing
this,
I've ever
yeah.
seen.
Loving it.
You're like, Mom, Mr. Beast, look, watch him on YouTube.
yeah.
YouTube, Mom, can we watch the Beast? Mister, where is he? No, they love him. They eat it up.
They do.
But you're an adult. You
I don't know,
want to
whatever.
Mr. Beast.
So you got 1 and 2 left.
Talk to
Talk to
her.
her.
Yeah, talk to us one. For sure.
She's going 1.
Talk to us going one. Talk to a podcast.
I'll tell you right now, Talk to Us not in here, but he just said that she's going 1.
Why?
Yo, listen, I wanna attack this problem while it's here too, while it's present.
Why you want to collab with Talk to
No, I don't. So Eli brought up and talked to the other day, and that's
No,
a
I
podcast.
didn't. He's
He
lying.
did.
No, I
'Cause
didn't.
I think it's just a buzzword. Yeah, talk to.
Hey.
So he kept saying it, and then I'm like, she does not have a podcast. Like that's a joke, right? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
she
James
does.
didn't know.
You didn't know.
I'm out of touch with this stuff.
Fair.
But listen, I bet she's pulling all kinds of crazy views.
Oh, yeah.
And she just said something ridiculous on a
Uh-oh.
video. So is that what we need to do, guys? Because
we don't
people
want to get
need
to that
be-
point.
We don't want to get there.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
But
we
we'll
want to
do
do
it.
it the right way. But people need to see Joga talks. What is Talk to her? What is she talking about?
Horseshit.
I won't
Nothing
say.
real.
Horse.
She's
Horse.
talking about the Tua. If
Listen,
you know.
exactly.
It's
Which is
murked,
crazy.
man.
Tell me,
She's
we need
murked.
Joga
The fact that
talks,
she got
yo.
famous from that video. Have you watched the original video?
I think so. Yeah.
Man,
Listen.
come on.
Can we somehow get this to the fans that are watching this this theoretical podcast that exists,
It's horrible.
this hypothetical podcast, and get them on Joga Talks, please?
I actually want to see. I
Because-
want to watch one of her just to see like what they talk about. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I haven't watched
what
one.
do
I'm not giving them.
It's
a
her
view.
and her friend, and it's
No,
like,
hey?
I'm not giving
Yeah,
them
I
a
haven't
view.
watched any.
Okay, anyways,
Talk to her.
fourth one. It has to be. You have 1 and 2 left.
Alright.
These have to be 1 and 2.
Okay.
PewDiePie.
Oh, yeah, I used to watch PewDiePie all the time.
That's what people say. I've never watched him.
When I
People
was
say
like
he was
15,
crazy.
16, 17,
True.
loved PewDiePie.
Wow.
He's crazy. Yeah,
He
he's
should go.
sick. He's
For sure.
yeah. He'll
Excuse me,
go. Who could be 1 though? I can't overthink. He's going 2. I can't
He's going
overthink
2?
it. Who's going 1?
Okay.
Is it brutal?
Going 1?
Is it tough?
The internet's gonna love you. I show speed.
Oh, okay.
Go.
The
Oh
God.
my god.
Hey.
Okay.
Come on,
He is
chat.
crazy. He's one of the funniest guys I've seen on internet because he doesn't care. He just
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever he-
Cristiano
yeah.
Ronaldo. Where you at, Ronaldo?
I just
Where
saw,
you at, Ronaldo?
Bro, I saw a video of
Turn down my mic because he'd be yelling.
I
He's
saw a
yelling
video
into his
of
mic.
yesterday of KSI, Logan Paul, and I Show Speed going to Juve locker room.
What?
That's
No,
not
just
real.
listen. And KSI had a hand in front of I Show Speed's eyes, so he was covered. And they were walking into the locker room, and they go, "Guess what this is?" And it was a locker. It was just like a random locker. And then he goes, "It used to be Cristiano Ronaldo's locker." Bro, Speed gets on his knees, and he starts sniffing the seats. And I was like, no. He starts going, and I was like, no way. And then
No,
KSI
he
and Logan are just
didn't,
looking, they're like,
man.
okay.
Good.
But yeah, anyways, so you
That's
let's re-rank it.
crazy.
So your ranking blindly was I Show Speed 1, PewDiePie 2, Dude Perfect 3, Kaisen at 4, Mr. Beast 5. So
Mhm.
re-rank them,
Cristiano
how you
Ronaldo,
would
Cristiano
actually do it.
Ronaldo,
Cristiano
Sergio
Ronaldo,
Busquets. Sergio Busquets. Is this Sergio Busquets? Is that Lionel Messi? Is that
Amazing.
Messi?
Yeah,
I
he's too
don't.
funny.
It'll go Dude Perfect 1.
Okay.
Dude Perfect 1, PewDiePie 2.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Speed, Kai, Mr. Beast.
yeah.
He also says Neymar instead of Neymar. He says Neymar and McBabe.
We'll go Kaisenat 3.
Okay.
Speed 4, Beast 5.
So you kept
That's-
Beast 5. That
that's
is
solid.
so
You
crazy
would put
to
him
me.
higher?
Well, I would only put him higher
This
because
guy's a Mr.
he...
Beast glaze.
No.
everyone.
I actually...
Beast glaze.
obviously, I've watched his video before, and I'm not saying, like, oh, I love Mr. Beast. But, like, what he
Mr.
did...
Beast,
what
Mr.
he's doing on
Beast.
YouTube is unmatched.
No, it is.
Like, it's not even close to anyone.
No, it shows in his
I don't
subs.
even have time for Joga Talks.
No,
and
no.
PROXY-AI. Go and
Nah,
follow
I'm just-
Eli COLUSSI on YouTube.
Yep.
And follow Joga Talks.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to stir up controversy
I
so
like
you can
it.
clip it and the pod will get
Oh,
more.
No,
you know what I mean?
Why are you telling
Why are you
them?
telling them that?
Nah,
Clip that up,
there's
clip
no
that up.
controversy there.
Yeah, I know there's no
rock with Mr.
controversy.
Beast. So I rate
I like that. That's
Yeah,
fair.
true.
Honestly, that's fair. What did you say? You say Kaisen at 3,
I don't rock with them.
Yeah.
and then Speed 4. 5, fair.
That was a
Honestly,
good list. That was a good list.
You flipped. This is my opinion.
Mhm.
You flipped the list on what kids nowadays would do.
Yeah.
I think kids nowadays would probably put Mr. Beast, Actual Speed, Kaisen Nat 1, 2, 3.
Probably. Hey?
Because obviously they
Yeah.
probably don't know about Dude Perfect and PewDiePie. Right?
Yeah, or like
So,
not
like,
as well for
exactly.
sure. Yeah.
Like nowadays they would
Yeah.
rank him like opposite, which is kind of cool. Okay,
I-
I like that.
That's the old
That is-
geezer take on it.
That is that's
Okay.
perfect.
I like that one too. We're gonna transition.
I'm excited for this one.
We're gonna transition into this is a fun topic, and I feel like this is a very buzz topic. Like this is a lot of, this is a lot of core conversations on podcasts these days.
Okay.
So we're kind of adding more shit to the toilet, more
All right, guys.
to the
Guys,
toilet.
This is getting over.
This is
right,
getting
overboard.
bad. Listen,
Come on,
but
Listen, you're not listening.
this you're not listening. This
Come on,
next
guys.
topic that we're gonna talk about: AI or no AI. So we'll explain that a little bit.
Gonna play a little game.
Man, I think it
Crazy.
also the way you got to view it too. Like, is it beneficial for the world or is it not? We'll get into that
We'll get
after.
into that
But
later.
first, we're gonna start
That's
with
smart.
this little game.
Okay, this little game. Everyone's seen it before. You get an image, and you say, "Is it AI or is it not AI?" It's pretty simple.
Wow. Okay.
So since we're AI themed, okay, we thought we would bring this out. So we're
Damn.
gonna show him the image, and he's gonna say AI or not AI. Okay, ready?
There's some really good ones nowadays.
Really good ones, right? Okay, you ready?
This is gonna be tough, I think.
Number 1.
Bro.
He's got to analyze this because he's an expert, right?
Wow. Yeah, that I didn't expect a landscape. I'm gonna say no AI and really hope I'm right.
You said no AI.
I'm gonna say no AI.
It was AI.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
This one's really good because
one's
it's
really
like
good.
grainy and
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
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 like lesser quality.
AI.
Yeah.
Lighting. That was
Yeah.
really good.
Wow.
AI generated, right?
Well done,
Crazy.
AI.
Okay.
1-0 AI.
1-0 AI. Yeah, let's keep a count. I like this. Second picture.
That's crazy.
You have the time to analyze it.
Okay, well, I know that that's the Apple headquarters, I think. In Cupertino. Dude.
Cupertino.
Oh, it just looks like...
That looks like every stock photo ever.
I see what you're saying. We'll put the photos so you guys can see.
Oh my god, dude. These guys picked murked ones.
That is pretty nice.
This is murked. I'm gonna say no AI again.
Okay. No AI again.
Even though the people do look kind of like meat more.
And you are correct.
Really? That one was right?
Though smooth and painterly, the desert landscape is an actual photograph taken at the Zabriskie Point in Death Valley
Wait, so
National
that was an
Park.
actual?
Yeah,
Come on, Diego.
but it was a Valley National Park in California.
Diego's reading skills.
So I
man.
got right on the first one was right.
No,
Can you say that again? Zabriskie?
The first
What's
one was
that one?
AI, so you got it wrong.
The landscape was AI.
AI. This one was not AI.
That's not AI.
So you got it right.
Okay,
So
okay,
it's 1-1.
Okay.
Where was it taken?
It was one more time, guys. I'm gonna look at you guys. Ready? Zabriskie Point in Death Valley National Park, California. Okay,
Come on, guys.
photo number 3. Oh, okay. All right.
Give me one that's like really AI.
One that's like really, so it's like easy. This one's gonna be an interesting one, okay?
Yeah?
Because it's of people.
Oh my god. That is some AI bookery if
Yeah?
I've ever seen it.
Okay.
Let's see. What
AI. So let's find out.
It has
It's
to
real.
be. No, it's not, dude.
It may look like an awkward composite, but the image of people milling about in a glass-walled
no-
building interior taken through the windows above Apple's Steve Jobs Theater in Cupertino, California.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because you just said that.
Wait, so that one wasn't. I got that one right. The Cupertino was AI?
No. Oh, hold on.
Which one are we doing?
Yeah, you got it wrong, buddy.
No, wait. Go back.
Got it cooked.
Because we might.
No, I went 3-0. I'm right on all of them.
Oh, I see. No, that's right. Right?
Tell me I'm that guy.
Yeah, no, that one's right.
No.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Now I got it.
Down.
Scroll. Oh, okay.
Okay, so he was
Oh,
right.
wait.
He
So
was
you were right on the
one.
first one. It was an
Yeah?
actual photograph.
Okay.
And then the Cupertino one, you said was AI?
No, I said real.
You said real.
Yeah.
So it was real. So you're 2 for 2. And then this last one you said was AI.
Yeah.
It was AI. So you're 3 for 3.
Hey!
So we messed up.
We
I
messed
apologize. We messed
Come
up. It's kind of
on.
confusing when we're bringing this up, but he's 3 for 3.
Wow.
That's why he does it, guys. That's why he does it.
We thought something was off.
Let's do.
This guy knows everything.
This guy knows everything. Let's do 2 more quickly. Okay.
I'm ready. This is a great segment. No
segment.
podcast has ever done this.
No podcast has ever
Ever.
done this. Okay. This is the next one. You ready?
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Another one of people or of a crowd, I guess.
See that, like with the motion blur, I haven't seen like I don't know if Midjourney can do that. I know DALL-E definitely can't do that. Oh, well, it can, but it's not like with the hands. It's not like that looks like somebody either went in and touched that up on Photoshop if that is AI. So I just for that reason, I'll go no.
No AI.
Masterclass
So it's
on
real.
AI-generated
I'm gonna say
photos.
real, but
Yeah.
like I have seen
Okay.
people done that well with it. Like I've seen similar ones that are AI,
Okay.
but just with the motion blur.
You're correct. One more time. It's real. The image of an enthusiastic crowd.
Wow. He's 4 for 4. Never
my
been done
God.
before. He's
Show.
shooting 100% clip.
At the
Stop playing
Outside
with
Lands Music Festival in San Francisco.
At the
Okay.
Outside Lands Music Festival in San Francisco.
I don't know why we're really yelling, but he's yelling.
Bitch.
That was crazy. Okay.
Yo,
Okay. Last
that's
one.
crazy.
Last one.
What are
Ready?
we saying? Yep. Okay. I'm ready for this one. Here we go.
We're gonna stick with the people.
The peoples.
He's good at this, man. Is he gonna go 5 for 5, or is he gonna go
for
4?
AI.
5
AI.
4 for 5.
AI.
Where is he going?
Allen
I don't
Iverson.
know.
Allen Iverson.
That's Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson in the photo.
Just to tie it back to basketball a little
Tie it
bit.
back down.
Let's get a round of applause. He went 5 for 5, guys.
Come on,
It's
guys.
AI, and
Come
he
on,
just
let's
aced
go.
it.
He
Hey.
is, he's clapping it. Okay, now I
Yeah.
need to know.
That's big.
I need to know the first part of the question that I asked. First part of this is AI good or is AI not good?
The ultimate question.
The ultimate
That is
question.
the ultimate question.
Yeah, it's tough.
AI or no AI?
It's very tough. It's very tough.
I feel like it's a conflict of interest, but I
For
respect that you'll answer,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
truthfully.
You know, and like everything on this podcast, this is just our opinions, you know? But I think that it's you guys okay over there?
I don't know. If he's
I don't
okay.
know. This guy's
No.
messing with me.
Bro,
He's in my
You know how hard it is to
man.
answer
He's in my
looking at
bubble
these
here.
two?
This is crazy.
Dude, I can't look at these guys. This is absurd.
This guy's destroying the mics right now, guys. I'm sorry. Like, if you guys if you heard that, oh
If
my
anyone
God.
at UVic is watching this, this is
yeah,
I
tough.
hope
no,
everyone's
this
hearing
is
me.
crazy.
Hey,
Okay,
I
go
mean,
on.
I mean our studio and our.
Is everyone learning? Hey,
Alright.
who's learning right now? No one's learning anything. I'm sorry, you Vic.
Okay,
No one's
everyone
learning
could hear.
okay.
But I hope the Vikes win, though.
Go Vikes.
Shout out,
Yo,
shout out to the Vikes.
go
They're playing
Vikes.
MRU right now.
Okay, go ahead.
They're playing in Mission.
No sidetracking.
They're playing in Red
Mount,
Deer.
Mount Royal University.
Mount Royal Bagels. Yeah. I think the answer is it's good for the world, and it's going to be beneficial. So we've seen a lot of like I know Elon has been really pushing for like AI governance boards and safety boards, and there's a ton of like AI researchers that are like I forget his name, but one of them just won like the Nobel Prize for AI research. He's like super on board for like these like regulations and rules. So I think everyone's pushing for that. Like everyone in the space who's like really making progress and developing like the newest stuff. Is very for like strict regulations and like governance boards to monitor the safety and make sure it's acting in accordance with its training.
Yeah.
So that's big.
Well said.
So I think it's really good that at like such an early stage of AI that we're at, there is already these boards being put into place.
Nice.
So like that's huge. And also, I like to use the example of like a doctor. I mean, especially in Victoria, you always see those signs everywhere, like more family doctors, like, and it's a big issue in other places as well. So just by this example alone, I feel like it's going to be a net positive for humanity. So like, an AI doctor trained on billions of photographs and condition descriptions and names of diseases or conditions, billions from all over the world, region specific, the African diseases, our diseases, like everything. And then that doctor will be able to be replicated, infinitely all over the globe. And what I've seen as a concept is people step into these boxes. It takes a 3D picture of you. I don't know, I guess naked, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But it'll be like, and then you describe what's wrong. And it will be able to like, they're estimating like a 98% accuracy in like prescribing you the right medication or diagnosing you correctly. And I think just that alone, regardless of what happens.
That's wild, guys. That's very wild.
Like, I think just to keep it like really simple, I think that'll be a net positive for the world.
Nice.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and as long as we control it appropriately,
Yeah.
people are going to save time. But like Naval, he's like a famous investor, entrepreneur. He said that like, when AI starts to do it and we have robots doing stuff, like, I don't know, everyone watching has probably seen the Tesla robots in their demos. Like when they're doing our laundry and like making us omelets in the morning and we don't have to work that much anymore, it's like, what are we going to do, right? All creative stuff. That's why these guys are ahead of the curve because they're already doing creative things every day. So when AI takes over, you guys are going to be laughing at everyone.
Okay,
Laughing.
you heard it. AI is going to take over. It's a benefit for the world. You heard it right here.
No,
from
we're all doomed. It's all over.
PROXY-AI,
Yep.
creator, founder, operator, ELI COLUSSI. All right, we're going to do this last little segment to wrap up here. And basically, I'm just going to plop up some IG posts I got here from your gram.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna explain them real quick.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna start
I'm
off
ready.
with this first one. This is a heater.
Oh, I haven't seen this picture in forever.
Craziness.
So that table was a picture on Pinterest that I saw, and I was like, that's so hard. So it's kind of like the exposed concrete with the rebar. It's like actual rebar coming out, and it's welded to the bottom of the table. And then that's just like a 16th inch thick piece of like sheet metal, or like it's like steel. It's really strong. Bent. Went to some place in Victoria, bent that. And it's a coffee table.
But how did you? Who made this? How did you get this?
I just saw it on Pinterest and I was like, that's hard. So I just built it.
So you made it.
I made
this
that.
Table.
I crafted
Guys,
that table.
He made this table.
I made that
Stop
table.
playing with me. You've never seen a table like this in your life.
Not my mom. Me.
No,
I made
it wasn't
that.
my mom. Listen, what is this on the table?
Oh yeah, and then that's a hoodie that I designed in Photopea. Shout out Photopea, free Photoshop for anyone who wants free Photoshop. And I designed it in there, and then I just burned it onto a screen and printed it. And that's something that me and James were doing a bunch back in the day, burning screens. He has Sichi, his brand, and we were burning screens and doing all that.
Generaz.
So I just I took some inspiration from that and made my own design. Wind chill.
Okay.
And that's a one
We got
of
another picture of
one
it.
of 5.
1 of 5 ever.
Oh, I did the thing where I posted 2 pictures that are the exact same. You don't have to do that, guys. Don't do that on
Don't do that.
Instagram.
But we got some apples over there.
Yeah.
It sets the vibe. And then we got the. I'll read the caption here. It just says steel concrete rebar. Interesting.
Describes it
spacing
perfectly.
with some underscores.
Come on.
I love
Some
that. So that's just what you were feeling about that table.
And that table's still in our living room to this day.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna do another one real quick. Okay.
Give it to me.
This one.
Hit me with it.
This is just a singular. This isn't a carousel, but this one's tough.
Oh,
Love this
this
one.
might be the hardest picture on the gram. You can see the comments. I kind of blew up with this one, guys. But this is me on top of Mount Aerosmith. It's just outside of Port Alberni.
It's like Mount Everest, brother.
Mount Everest, brother. Hey,
Mount
brother.
Everest.
It's like a 3-hour drive from Victoria. That picture right there was taken. Snow. It was actually about this time. It was October. Went up there, I think. Posted in October. And beautiful. If you're ever in that area, just outside of Port Alberni, do this hike. Mount Aerosmith. It's unreal. It's like huge elevate, or it's like a kilometer straight up. It's not a long hike, but it's just straight up.
That's crazy.
Really sick, though. That was a crazy
I'd
one.
love to go there someday. I wonder if someone could take me. That would be nice. That would be nice.
If
Maybe
only
this is our
someone did
sign.
that
This is our
before.
sign.
Okay, this one's hard as
All
hell
right.
as well. This one's very hard.
Aw,
This,
shit.
This really grabs the vibe. This is Eli's vibe right here.
This grabs my vibe. That's my vibe right there.
It's a vibe grabber.
That's my viber. So, film picture, actually. I don't really do film anymore, but that was a film picture. We were in the APC store in Paris taking a look around. And
Did you say the APC store?
I did say the APC
I
store.
happen to have some APC jeans on from the APC store in Paris. Sorry, I just wanted to mention
Wow,
that.
see?
Quick
So
note.
this post was meant to be.
Just reminded me.
Wow, this was meant to be. So, yeah, cool store, but that was just that. And then I think John truly took a picture of that, took a picture of me there.
What is that book you got in your hands?
I don't know, one of the books they had
Just
there.
some cool stuff. Got
Yeah.
some French gizzard stuff on it.
Yeah, like pictures that are too artsy and planned out. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
It's too
Nice.
planned. It needs
That-
to be more.
that was
functional.
nice.
And
Oh,
what is this?
Oh,
What is Explain
this one was super cool. So there was a guy in the ferry, and this was just me walking around outside, very candid, no idea who was taking the picture. And I was alone on the ferry this time, coming back from Vancouver, and he was, I was at like the front of the ferry on the car deck, waiting for it to come into for the last 20 minutes of the sailing. And this guy taps me on the shoulder and shows me that picture on his phone. And I was like, I was like, yo, you're taking pictures of me? What?
Yeah,
But then he was like, I'm an architect and a photographer in Vancouver. I'm just coming to Victoria. Like I just thought this was such a nice composition. Like, do you want me to airdrop it to you? And I was like, yeah, of course. So it was super weird. And like, I would never have gotten that picture if he didn't find me on the car deck, you know?
That's cool.
Really cool, yeah. That was dope. That was
Okay,
dope.
this is the last one that we're gonna do real quick. I want you to explain this one. No days, no more days off. That's the caption. This
Nothing.
is-
Nothing.
Exemplifies your mission, your motto.
No more days off. And this was in Berlin, same trip as like the Paris one, but this was outside of a coffee shop in Berlin.
World traveler.
After going to
Everywhere.
a club till very late. So I think
Oh,
a
no,
little
it was
bit.
it was one of those weird Berlin clubs.
We don't do that anymore. It was one of the weird Berlin ones. Where it was like Diddy Party Club
Oh
almost.
my
Oh my
god!
goodness.
Oh my
That's
god!
not
You
true,
gotta
guys.
believe
Come on.
that. Yo, he's getting.
Nah, I'm
away.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
JLFC.
I'm just trying to say buzzwords so we
This is
blow
the
up.
last one. This is my
Buzzwords.
favorite picture right here of all time.
Yeah, that really sums up where we're at mentally right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
dinosaur and me. Well, this was during Pictionary game, and I drew a boss ass dinosaur as you can see right there.
That's a gizzard boss.
Yeah.
That is a
Do you want to know what a
boss.
gizzard boss is? That is a
This
gizzard
is a
boss.
gizzard boss, and this is the gizzard Haas that drew it.
Gizzard boss, guys.
Boss,
Yeah.
gizzard boss.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to wrap there. This was an incredible episode.
Come on.
I think we're going to have Eli back for another
Let's
one.
go, boys.
But we wanted to do one more focused in on Eli and do his actual episode. I'm happy with that. I think we talked
Hey,
about some cool stuff
we
there.
did.
We didn't scratch the surface even. We got a lot more stuff to talk about. You're
Hey,
a very interesting man.
Saving it for later.
And we can't wait to see where things go with your company and with all of your ventures.
Thanks, boys.
ELI COLUSSI, PROXY-AI, go and check it out. If
Been
you're
a
trying
pleasure.
to automate some of your business and free up some time so you can build your business and just have a life in general, then hit up this guy.
Let's go.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it,
Eli.
boys.
My guy.
Thanks, guys.
My brother. I'll
Thanks
see you
for
at
having
home
me
for. I'll see you at home for dinner.
Yeah, Joga Talks.
We lit. Go and check it out. YouTube, Spotify. Not Apple Music. Yo, listen.
Sadly.
We were gonna do Apple Music, but no one goes on there,
Yeah.
and they're trying to charge the boys.
And if
we
you do, then just go to Spotify.
just go to Spotify.
That's where Joga Talks is. So
Joga Talks is on Spotify. It's green.
Yep.
Come on, man.
yeah.
That goes with the theme. Stop playing with
Green theme. Yeah.
Green. YouTube. Spotify. Hit the socials. Instagram. TikTok.
Yeah.
Come on. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro.
Yes, sir.